Atlanta didn't just get messy that night. It straight up exploded. And no, I'm not talking about traffic or another brunch fight. I'm talking Candy Buru's losing her mind on Porsha over something that could make even the calmest reality star clutch her pearls. What happens when a secret audio clip drops and suddenly everyone in the city's DMs is screaming, screenshotting, and rewriting history in real time? A tape, just a few seconds, for words. And boom, the Bravo universe shot itself. I'm late, and it's Todd's. Say it out loud, let it sink. Chaos, confusion, and a storm of fan theories so wild it could fuel an entire season of conspiracy podcasts. Screenshots flying, Instagram stories vanishing, private messages turning into public battles. Atlanta wasn't scrolling, it was surviving. And right in the middle, Candy. Watching her life, her marriage, her brand, all tossed into the chaos like confetti at a parade she didn't RSVP to. So who leaked it? Who's lying? And what the hell is Todd doing while the city burns? Buckle up, because by the time this is over, nothing, and I mean nothing, will ever look the same. Atlanta didn't just get hot that night, it went nuclear. And you better believe this wasn't your average reality TV drama. Somewhere between the glittering cameras and the fake smiles, a secret surfaced, and suddenly, Candy Burus was standing in the epicenter of chaos she never asked for. A tape leaked. A whisper turned into a headline, and that headline? It exploded like wildfire. For words that sent Bravo fans into meltdown. I'm late, and it's Todd's. The city went silent for a split second. Then it screamed. DMs flooded, fan pages crashed, screenshots multiplied, and private messages? Public. Everyone had an opinion, and no one had the facts. But Candy was living the nightmare in real time, watching her marriage, her reputation, everything she built, being shredded in the blink of an eye. And the tape wasn't alone. Alongside it, whispers of an alleged DNA report began circulating. No source, no verification, just pure chaos dressed as information. And in these smoke-filled corridors of gossip, the line between rumor and reality blurred. Candy knew all too well what it meant. When the internet digs, it doesn't stop until it finds blood. But let's rewind. Long before the tape, there were texts. Messages that didn't scream panic. They whispered intent. Evidence? Maybe. Or maybe just proof that someone was playing chess while everyone else was stuck in checkers. And when the phone lit up with screenshots of those messages, the game changed. Days later, the reality became undeniable. Conversations meant to stay private were now weapons, and Candy was the target in a war she didn't sign up for. The drama escalated quickly on camera. Porsha tried to twist narratives, throwing wild accusations, claiming things that could ruin lives. Candy didn't flinch, she exploded. Words like drugging weren't surface-level shade. They were toxic, criminal, the kind of allegations that linger forever. Security had to step in. Producers shouted. Cameras shook. The room wasn't filming drama. It was witnessing a marriage fracture in real life. And Todd was the ghost in the room. Not accused, not defending, but present. Every theory, every question, every rumor, every timeline somehow looped back to him. If that baby is his, everything collapses. And the silence in the room wasn't awkward. It was heavy, charged, dangerous. Meanwhile, the internet went ballistic. Fan theories turned into timelines, side-by-side comparisons of past scenes suggested patterns, and screenshots from months ago now seemed like prophecy. People weren't just watching, they were building narratives, conspiracies, and virtual crime scenes. And somewhere in all that chaos, the story shifted from scandal to power play. Because this wasn't just about pregnancy or infidelity or reality TV drama. It was about control. By the end of that night, Atlanta wasn't asking, what happened, anymore. They were asking, what's true and who's surviving it? Screenshots multiplied. Voice notes leaked. Anonymous accounts appeared, claiming insider knowledge. And in the eye of that storm, Candy, standing alone, facing whispers, accusations, and a leak that threatened everything she loved. By sunrise, Atlanta wasn't just buzzing, it was combusting. The leaked tape wasn't a single shock. It was a match thrown onto a pile of gasoline stacked for years. Private messages turned public, fan accounts transformed into detective agencies, and rumors spread faster than wildfire. "I'm late, and it's Todd's" wasn't just a phrase. It was a scapegoat for chaos, and everyone wanted answers. Insiders whispered about lavish dinners, secret trips, and undisclosed luxury spending. Fake reports circulated, claiming Todd had flown in private jets while Candy held the house together alone. Anonymous sources close to production hinted at threats, manipulation, and calculated betrayal, all perfectly timed for maximum drama. One source allegedly said, "This isn't reality TV, it's a chess game, and Candy's the queen under siege." Fan reactions were instantaneous. Twitter exploded. TikTok became a courtroom. Reddit threads speculated endlessly. Side-by-side video comparisons of Candy and Porsha's interactions from months ago went viral, painting a narrative that felt bigger than the tape itself. Some claimed Porsha had been orchestrating a smear campaign, while others argued Candy had overreacted. But one thing was clear: everyone was watching, and nobody trusted a single frame. The alleged DNA report? Even more chaos. Screenshots of unverified lab results circulated in private chat groups, claiming Todd's paternity was confirmed or denied, depending on who you asked. The lack of verification didn't matter. The perception of truth had already shattered the internet. Bloggers wrote think pieces, fan accounts uploaded breakdowns, and memes? Endless. The scandal had transcended reality TV, it was now a digital obsession. Meanwhile, on-camera tension reached its peak. Security guards were on high alert. Producers whispered frantic instructions, and Candy's face told the story of betrayal, rage, and exhaustion. Todd remained silent, the unseen epicenter of suspicion, while Porsha defended herself with every bit of bravado she could muster. Every word exchanged, every gesture, every glance became evidence in a court of public opinion. Social media debates split the audience into camps: Team Candy versus Team Porsha. Some demanded proof, some thrived on theory. Alleged insiders promised more tapes, more receipts, and suddenly the season wasn't just about scripted drama, it was about who would survive the scandal alive, both on-screen and off. By the end of the day, the leak had become a phenomenon. Atlanta's nightlife faded, but timelines didn't. They refreshed. They scrolled, they dissected, and in the midst of the chaos, one word echoed louder than any other: pregnancy. Not confirmed, not denied, but enough to ignite a frenzy that no reality TV fan could resist. Candy wasn't just fighting rumors anymore. She was fighting a digital war, a smear campaign with layers of manipulation, half-truths, and strategic leaks. And somewhere between screenshots, whispers, and chaotic DMs, the story grew darker, more dangerous, and far more public than anyone could have imagined. As the dust settled, or at least appeared to, Atlanta wasn't just awake. It was paralyzed by speculation. Lawyers appeared in private rooms, silent yet commanding. No press statements, no social media posts, just whispers of subpoenas and cease and desist letters floating through production hallways. Candy's team reportedly prepared for every legal maneuver imaginable, while Porsha's camp scrambled to protect her name, claiming misrepresentation and defamation. Reality TV had become a high-stakes courtroom, and the audience had front-row seats. The alleged pregnancy tape had already rewritten public perception. Sponsors reportedly reconsidered partnerships, Instagram brands paused campaigns, and even streaming platforms quietly flagged the episode for potential edits. Rumors of a recut season spread like wildfire. Would Porsha's scenes be toned down? Would Candy's confrontations dominate the narrative? Nobody knew, but fans speculated endlessly, creating timelines, charts, and conspiracy threads that read like investigative journalism. Meanwhile, Todd remained a ghost in the storm. One day present, the next day vanished, never denying, never confirming. "Where's Todd?" became a viral question. Was he orchestrating chaos behind the scenes? Or simply frozen by the scandal? Anonymous sources suggested he was involved in strategy meetings with lawyers, while others claimed he was laying low, letting the drama unfold like a slow-motion bomb. Every theory fueled another wave of social media frenzy. Public backlash intensified. Memes painted Candy as both hero and villain. Porsha's reactions were dissected frame by frame. Even casual viewers were drawn into heated debates. Who was telling the truth? Who was manipulating the story? Who would survive the fallout unscathed? Some fans demanded further proof, some threatened boycotts, and some just waited obsessively for the next leak. Then came whispers of more footage. A producer allegedly said in a private conversation, "There's another tape, and it changes everything." Panic erupted in private chat groups. Speculation suggested this new file could confirm paternity, show behind-the-scenes manipulations, or even reveal personal betrayals that would shatter the cast's reputation forever. The very thought kept fans and insiders on edge. By the end of the week, it was clear this scandal wasn't ending. Legal threats, network secrecy, and social media uproar combined into a perfect storm. Kandi and Porsha were trapped in a public chess match where every move mattered, every word was weaponized, and no one could predict who would fall first. Todd, the unseen player, remained the epicenter of speculation, his silence louder than any confession. Atlanta had witnessed a scandal that blurred reality TV with real-life stakes. Reputations hung by threads, friendships fractured, and every social media timeline became a battlefield. One thing was certain, this wasn't just an episode. It was a war for narrative control, and the next move could change everything. And now, we're at the moment where you have to ask yourself, what is truth and what is carefully orchestrated chaos? Kandi versus Porsha isn't just reality TV drama anymore. This is a full-blown storm, a story of betrayal, secrets, and power plays that could redefine careers and reputations overnight. Did that leaked tape reveal a pregnancy? Or was it all a calculated move to destabilize a marriage, a brand, and a city obsessed with every twist and turn? The lines between fact and fiction have blurred, and it's up to us to watch, analyze, and speculate. Ask yourself, who is controlling the narrative? Who profits from the leaks? Who walks away unscathed? And who gets dragged through the mud? Todd's silence isn't just mysterious, it's strategic. Every moment we've seen, every text, every glance, every camera angle could be part of a much bigger story. And insiders hint there's more footage, more leaks, and more secrets waiting to surface. The network may be quiet, but the storm hasn't passed. So here's where you come in. Stay alert, stay engaged, and don't trust a single quiet moment. Share your theories, dissect every frame, and ask the hard questions. Comment below. Do you believe the tape is real? Or is someone manipulating the story from behind the scenes? Smash that like button if you want us to dig deeper, uncover the hidden layers, and bring you every twist before anyone else does. Subscribe now, because when the next leak drops, and it won't just change the season, it will change the entire story. This isn't just drama. This isn't just entertainment. This is reality unraveling before our eyes, and you don't want to miss a second. The question isn't whether the truth will come out, it's who will survive it.